I go to the gym 4 times a week. I train martial arts. I have a job. I trade. I run a semi-successful business. And on top of all of that, I have a lovely girlfriend. Hello, I'm Dylan. I'm 17. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving you some advice and potential tips to balancing your life this summer to create some productive results so you'll be proud of to look back on in the future. Throughout this video, I'm going to be talking about several different topics on how I balance each section. Though I'd like you to keep in your mind throughout the video, the main bit of advice that I give you, focus on your primary goal while keeping the other aspects of your life above stagnation. This is a really important aspect that I came to a conclusion of quite recently. You need to be focused on the one aspect of your life that you want to improve, but without dropping or plateauing in the other aspects. So train one up, then regress it to above stagnation, above maintenance, keeping it progressing, and then focus on the next aspect, progress that into an optimal level, and then maintain that above stagnation and move on to the next aspect until you have a little infinity gauntlet of different attributes to your life that improve you. First, in today's video, I'm going to talk about my most knowledgeable subject, which is actually the gym. The easiest tip I found for maintaining the gym, amongst other aspects of my life, is just by a strict training routine. I found upper-lower training to be beneficial for me because I can't drive at the moment, so I have to get the bus, I have to get lifts. It just means if I can have less time in the gym, it's more effective for me to balance out everything else, because the less sessions I have to go to, the less planning I have to put in, and the less time that I have to be in the gym, which frees up time for the other aspects in my life. I train upper-lower, so upper, which is the upper torso, your body, arms, shoulders, triceps, biceps, chest, back. I train that twice a week, and then I train legs twice a week also. This is optimal for muscle stimulation, muscle hypertrophy, and general maintenance of your physique. And as long as you're progressively overloading in the right sense, whether that be increasing the reps or increasing the amount of weight you use in the sessions, then you should be able to see decent results amongst your training. Second, in this video, I'm going to talk about trading, another aspect of my life that I have a lot of knowledge in at the moment. Been trading over a year now, and I think the one thing that I found to optimize and manage the amount of time I spend on the market is by limiting the frequency of my trade. So I only look for one trade a day in one specific session a day, which is the New York AM session between 9 AM and 9:30 AM, sorry, and 11 AM NYC time, so that's -5 EST, I'm pretty sure. By limiting myself to one trade and this session, I significantly decrease the amount of time I spend on the markets, and this allows me to free up a lot of time to focus on the other aspects that I need to maintain. Trading is one of those skills where you can progress so far, and then once you have the optimal level that you need for profitability, any other knowledge can just cause issues like analysis paralysis, which limits your execution on the market, which is a negative, and over knowledge, which is complicate your strategy and end up causing a lot of issues for your journey to profitability. So take one trade in one session, and this will furthermore limit the amount of time you spend on the market, allowing you to increase and progress in other aspects of your life. Next, I'm going to talk about my martial art training, which technically, other than gym, I have the most experience in. I've been training Kung Fu, Lao Gao Kung Fu to be specific, for the last 12 years of my life, and since I've been training so long, this is the easiest to maintain because I have it set, ingrained into my schedule week on week. Every single Wednesday and sometimes Monday evenings also, I train for 2 hours, so it's kind of harder to skip a session than go to the sessions most of the time. So that's a bit tricky to give advice on, because for me it's easy to go because it's so set in that we do this every single Wednesday, blah blah blah, go every single Wednesday. So the only bit of advice I give there is just maintain the consistency until you don't need to maintain because it's already ingrained. Next up, I'm going to be talking about the business that I'm running at the moment. This is a graphic design creative company. The tip I would give on this difficult aspect is to set a baseline of what you need to complete to avoid stagnation in this aspect. So for me, that is sending 10 cold emails a day, all personalized to businesses around the area. And as long as I've completed that, I know I'm avoiding stagnation and still progressing in the business. And then any excess work you do on top of that, when you have a lot of spare time, potentially you're not working, you're not doing anything outside market hours, you're not in the gym, then you can put in the extra effort, make content, do different varieties of outreach, and then general work for clients. The next aspect I will contemplate is my job. I'll admit I have little to no flexibility in this. The hours that are set are the hours that are set by my managers and boss. I do get dogged on the hours sometimes. I mean, today I worked an 11-hour shift, tomorrow I'll be working an 11-hour shift, the day after 11, the day after 10, the day after 8. So it's tricky to balance everything. And especially the gym, because I can't drive at the moment. Working so much from 10:30 till 9:30 means I can't get the bus at 12, which means I can't go to the gym, so it just messes up the schedule. This is why having the 4-day split of upper lower just means I have the flexibility to swap up the days. As long as I'm getting optimal rest of one day between training upper and lower, then it doesn't really affect it too much. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. So the lemon of the job, it's very sour, very long, sometimes boring, sometimes busy, but at the end of the day, it's providing the capital for me to do the other things in my life, like the gym, like the business, like the trading. It's given me the experience of working and, quite frankly, the experience of not wanting to work. I think if I went there and loved the job, it would be a bit tricky to have the motivation to improve the other aspects of my life that will hopefully replace the job, because I wouldn't have the motivation to escape the job. Personally, most of my shifts land from Friday to Monday, along that region of Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, so I don't avoid too much time on the market, which is nice. Obviously, consistency in the market is going to make it most profit. I can sometimes trade and work the 2:30 till 4 p.m. UK time. Is usually not the busiest in my work. I currently work in a catering business, so it's pretty slow times where I can actually look at the markets on my phone. But in a previous video, I did mention that my win rate is significantly higher when I'm sat at a desk and fully locked in, whereas if I'm doing other things in the job while trading at the same time, it can significantly decrease the amount of probability I have on the market. The last aspect, last but not least, I have a relationship with a girlfriend. When you're doing so many other things, like especially with work and trading and the gym, fitting them all around while having a girlfriend too can be a bit of a juggle sometimes. But as long as you're seeing your significant other 1-2 times a week, then you'll be sorted. I think sometimes the gap between seeing someone, so the 4-day gap where you don't see someone, just polarizes the relationship more. It just makes you appreciate it more. One thing I would say, if you're looking to get a girlfriend or a partner in these few months of summer, I wouldn't say don't do it. Relationships are great. Mine's great also. I've been dating Emily for almost 2 years now, and I wouldn't regret anything that I've done. So it's definitely great. But if you're truly wanting to lock in on other aspects of your life, like I've talked about in this video, potentially hold off, because states of comfortability can definitely limit your progress and profitability. So something to take in mind. Congratulations on making it to the end of the video. Your attention span is in the top 1% of the world. If you like this video, drop a like, subscribe, and comment any other content ideas you have for me in the future, whether that is my martial art journey or any tips and tricks you need on productivity. Thank you.